Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way you won't miss any time I publish a new video. Alright, so what are we going to be doing today? Delicious spelt bread. Okay, so here are all the ingredients we're going to need in order to make our delicious spelt bread. Okay, so here we have a half cup of water. I have 2 eggs. I have about 3 cups of spelt flour here. I have 2 tablespoons of honey and 2 tablespoons of oil here. If you don't want to use honey, you can use sugar as well, but I decided to use honey. So it's up to you. I have about a half cup of currants here, but again, you can use raisins if you desire. I have a half cup of crushed almonds here. I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt over here. I have 2.25 teaspoons of yeast over here. So this is what we're going to use in order to make our spelt bread. Now I will be using a bread machine mixer to do this. Of course, now I do have a KitchenAid, so if you have a KitchenAid, you can use that as well. So there I put in the water, then I'm putting in the eggs. And you would do the same thing if you have your KitchenAid. You just add all your ingredients to your bowl, and the machine will start mixing it for you. Okay, so we're going to put in the salt. Actually, no, we didn't put in the salt, we put in the flour now. So alright, so we added in the spelt flour there. Now I'm putting the salt. And we put in the currants, put in the yeast, and there you have it. Now it's just a matter of mixing everything so that it will combine and come together. And of course, like I said, if you have, oh, I forgot, I had to add the crushed nuts to it. Of course, that's optional. If you don't want to add, if you don't want to have that crunch in your bread, then you don't have to add the almonds. But it would be a nice addition if you do decide to do it. I did add a little bit of, a little more water there because I found that the bottom was a bit dry. I saw some dry flour. So I did add a little touch of flour. So the water guide that I gave you, you can adjust it to suit your environment. Sometimes due to humidity or lack thereof can affect, you know, the amount of water you need to bring everything together. All right, so after the machine mixes it, it stays there, and then as you can see, it did rise. So now I am going to put it on some parchment paper, and I'm going to form a loaf shape. Okay, so you can form it to how you would want the shape of your bread to be. So this is almost, I want to say almost like a sweet spelt bread. So there you have it. So I have the shape that I want. So I set it aside for about 10 minutes, and this is it after 10 minutes. And now we bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour. Now, in order to prevent it from browning, you can put a foil on top, and that's it. Now you can enjoy your homemade spelt bread.